works for you.
Oh yeah, we've been talking to some of the devs and are really excited to tell you all about 2K25, but we can't just do that yet.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Medu is out there with Durham. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. And for Chicago, Levine is out there with DeRozan. Then it's White, and it's Vucevic, and it's Caruso in at the shooting guard position. After all the hype in the offseason, Brent, it's nice to finally get a feel for what these teams are all about.
Well, Kevin, you know the hype train around the NBA never stops rolling, so this league has grown in popularity globally. It seems like another jump over the past 3 or 4 years. People get built up and torn down at such a large scale. That's such a challenge for today's players to stay focused on the task at hand.
Vucevic, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jalen Durham.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
And the first one drops. And GA, in your opinion, what's the main order of business when you look at the first-year Pistons coaching staff?
Kevin, for me, they got to clean up the fouling. It's often a problem for young teams, but they have the quickness and size to stay in front of people and just force contested shots.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Now Thompson. Vucevic with the block, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. Cunningham looking it over. Here's Medu. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Now, here's DeRozan. He's tightly guarded. Levine can't hit. For Detroit, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Ivy dishes to Cunningham. On the wing, Thompson. Out left to the wing. Clock at 4. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Over in the corner, Caruso. And a miss there on the triple. Now the Pistons with it. Now the pass to Cunningham. Here's Medu. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Plays it up and banks it in.
A savvy move by DeRozan, using the pick and roll to draw off the D and create for an open shooter.
Here's Cunningham. Great D that time from Vucevic.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And it's White missing.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Pass to Medu. Back to Cunningham. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now here's White, hoping to put that miserable performance against Phoenix behind him tonight. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
Pass to Medu. Back to Cunningham. Looking at Cunningham here, Brent, there's always talk of how good a finisher he is.
He's got a really unique quality, Kevin, in that he can finish really effectively with both hands. So you add that dexterity to the size, and as a point guard, this guy becomes really hard to stop on the interior.
That's good from Cunningham.
And what you get in Cade Cunningham is an oversized point guard who really knows how to use his size, see the floor, and initiate offense.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Osumu, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Kobe White. Now, here's Ball. Outside, Levine. Good on the bucket.
Good touch on the interior. Levine really crafty at figuring out ways to create space down low.
Pass to Sasser. From 13. And no good. But close in that one, so he'll shoot two. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Pistons have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
The Pistons making a change here. Fournier is checked in. That one misses.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Passes it to Levine over Sasser. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
A rapid fire release by Levine on that one.
Here's Sasser. He's covered by Ball. Taken away by Williams. Rebounded by the Pistons. Their last encounter was in Detroit.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
Here's Dosunmu. Following the bucket by the Pistons. Fournier with the ball. Now defended by Levine. Pass to Sasser. Levine against Fournier, and the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
.112 left to play in the first. For 3, Fournier. Good on the triple.
Evan Fournier.
There's a reason why Fournier takes a ton of threes. He's pretty good at it.
Chicago trailing here. Ball feeling it out a bit. And Wiseman sends it back. And here's Fournier. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Fontecchio. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Fontecchio. First personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for your home team, Lonzo Ball.
He's off on the first.
And Lonzo Ball, we know, prefers to set up his teammates and also play stifling defense. What we'd love to see is more consistency in scoring the ball.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Now, here's Fournier. Pass to Sasser. Clock at 6. Here's Wiseman. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And that's what the coaches right now want from Wiseman. Just effort points, get in there, and stay active.
Deep 2 from Ball. And he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Back to the action in just a minute. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They're looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
On the floor for Detroit, sliding into the wing spots, it's Ivy and Thompson. Duran out there with James Wiseman, and it's Cunningham in at the point. Now, here's Cunningham, and it's good for 2. Ivy's got the lead up to 8 now for Detroit. Greg, there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
Thompson in the corner. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Assisted.
Cunningham's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's DeRozan. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Thompson. Pistons leading by 10. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the 2nd quarter. Misses from short range.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Now here's Caruso. Scoreless thus far. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons brought in Monty Williams to guide this team from the bottom. He said, I like those challenges, the process of building, seeing players get better, and understanding what it's like to navigate crunch time situations. For me to be able to come in now, it's part of this restoration. Kevin, Monty has plenty of work ahead.
Indeed he does, David. Thanks.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Medu, he's checked in for Detroit. Here's Caruso. And the Bulls with another miss.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And so here is Chicago, following the bucket by the Pistons.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Here's White, following the bucket by the Pistons. And that one is good.
And providing the support, boy, they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by the Pistons.
Cunningham right side. Yep, that one goes.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Chicago trails by 18. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's DeRozan missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Outside Williams. Here's Caruso. Here's Vucevic. Makes it off the glass. Vucevic has got 5 now.
And how about the hustle from Vucevic there on the glass, securing that precious second chance opportunity for the team.
Now here's Thompson. His last outing, he had 8 points. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for the Bulls. Lonzo Ball comes in for White. Here's Ball. Cunningham with some nice D. Detroit leading by 16.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
The shot from 20 feet away. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shot.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Now, here's Cunningham, and the pass to Thompson. Shoots over Caruso. Detroit, no good that time either. And it's Williams with the ball for the Bulls. Caruso kicks the ball from outside the arc, drills it. From outside, Bulls got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
So much talk about the improvement in Lonzo Ball's three-point mechanics. It takes a lot of time and a lot of dedication.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
It's good.
A load inside. Vooch knows how to use that size to get where he wants.
Caruso against Thompson. 40 seconds left to play here in the half. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Ball. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Pistons leading by 11. Thompson dishes to Cunningham. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession.
Detroit ball. Substitution on the court.
Here's Sasser. He's covered by Ball. Sasser can't hit.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Detroit finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They have a 9-point lead. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
They're playing with speed, pushing the ball off turnovers and long rebounds and running every chance they get. As we all know, scoring on the break is so much easier than finding open shots in the half court.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
They wouldn't be in such a deep hole if they hadn't given up so many offensive rebounds. Getting out hustled, getting moved around, losing possessions. The one thing you can control is effort.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter is set to begin in just a few.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
They've got Vucevic, Alex Caruso out there with White. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's DeRozan in at the 4. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. Looking now at some numbers for Jalen Duren. Pistons leading by 9. Cunningham passes to Medu. Bucket is good. Medu's got the first points of the second half here for Detroit.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
While we're in the quick break, let's show you the list of the hottest shooting rookies in the NBA this year. Fifth best, Asar Thompson.
He's scoring and finishing at a very high level. I mean, playing within himself offensively and being very discerning with his shot selection.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, everybody. Quentin Grimes is not just a 3-and-D guy. He's one of the best in the league at attacking the closeout. He says they know about my shooting, so that opens up my drive game. If I'm closing out hard, I can see if they're coming to my right side or my left side. It's read and react. Quick decisions. Kevin, my decision is to send it back to you.
All right, D.A., that's why you're in the Hall of Fame. Thank you so much. Thompson against White. Out to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound collected by Levine. Chicago trails by 13. Caruso, the pass to Vucevic. Outside, White. Rebound, Detroit. They led by as many as 18 points. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. To the middle. And Duren slams it in.
Just flat-out playmaking from Cade. This is why he was picked first overall.
Chicago calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Some changes for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic, and it's Williams in for Alex Caruso. Wiseman's checked in for Detroit. Here's White. And again, no good by Chicago.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
They need this one. And it's White missing.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Inside. Here's Wiseman. And the layup's good off the glass.
James Wiseman.
Wiseman's got his second bucket of the night.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And you look at Jaden Ivey, Brent. First of all, he gives you great size in the backcourt.
Well, what anybody guarding him would tell you, Kevin, is he brings unreal athleticism. His first step is lightning quick.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 10. And stolen by Williams. Levine against Ivy. Rebound by the Pistons. Duran's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Cunningham against White. Cunningham's shot is off. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 17-point game. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, good anticipation and reaction from DeRozan to get that board and lay it back in.
Cunningham with it. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Chicago making some changes. Dosunmu comes in for Williams, and Ball subbed in for Kobe White. Here's Wiseman. Pass to Sasser.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Grimes.
2 minutes.
Nice ball movement by Detroit to the paint. Here's Wiseman. Drains it from 17 feet out. Wiseman's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Ball up top. The dish to DeRozan. The kick out to Ball. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Ball's got 6.
Set him up well, and you can trust Lonzo to sink that shot.
Down low. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Detroit ball.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Monday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Wednesday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. Bulls on D. They trail by 14. Grimes. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Ivy against Levine. 58 seconds left to play here in the third. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the leading defenses.
And this team has been completely dominant. Fewest points per game allowed in the league. These guys are talented. They trust each other. They work together. And you just won't find better coaching on the defensive end of the floor.
43 seconds left here in the third quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Outstanding initiative there from DeRozan, and it's because of that take charge attitude he earns the call there.
Fournier's checked in for the Pistons.
DeRozan.
And he sinks the second. Detroit leading by 13. Dishes to Wiseman. They double him with Drummond. Detroit, no good that time either. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Dosunmu. From downtown, it's good. The assist that time from Ball. Dosunmu's got 7.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Deep 2 from Ball. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Detroit Pistons up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspiring.
45. Fans, a big round of applause.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Detroit leading by 12. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Duran out there with Medu. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Fontecchio in at the 3. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Duran. Nifty move. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Dosunmu, the pass to DeRozan. Caruso kicks to DeRozan. This one for 3. The rebound by Medu. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Cunningham's shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's DeRozan. The shot will not fall. Cunningham with some nice D.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Here's Fontecchio. And he overshot that one, missing.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Outside, Ball. To the inside, and it's blocked. And they'll get another chance with the putback. And it's put back in by Vucevic.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Cunningham passes to Duran. He kicks it to Fournier. Floats one. The rebound by Dosunmu. Chicago trails by 10. Ball with it. Now defended by Cunningham. DeRozan, good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Tormenting his way through. DeRozan showing what he's made of.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Kobe White, he's checked in for Lonzo Ball. Thompson, he's checked in for the Pistons. Jaden Ivey comes in for Evan Fournier. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. The game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Count it.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Duran. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And the Pistons lead by 10. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's DeRozan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And if you go over the course of his career, DeRozan has increased his trips to the line. I mean, thanks in large part to getting more aggressive offensively.
No good on the second free throw. Brent, aren't even you amazed at the size of coaching staffs and all the support people these individual teams have now?
Yeah, some of the teams really go way out there with regards to almost a 1-to-1 ratio, Kevin, between player and coach. I just wonder sometimes if there's ideas that get shared, if they get convoluted with that many people. But if you're a player, man, the resources are there.
Cunningham against White. Cunningham's shot is off.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass.
Oh!
And wow, coming from Cade, that's good stuff.
Chicago calls timeout. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Cade Cunningham.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
They increased his role tonight after dropping their last game, and the move paid off. He's been the best player on the court by far, and now they don't have to worry about a losing streak. And it's blocked. Now, here's Ivy. Defense is right there.
Great vision from Ivy. That's what sets him apart at the two-guard spot.
Chicago trails by 12. Here's White. Over Cunningham. And the Bulls with another miss. There's a minute 47 left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Duran. Kicks to Cunningham. And there's the pass to Medu. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 7th assist here tonight. Right the pass to Dosunmu.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Detroit.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Cade Cunningham.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
To end the run, off the left rim and out. Detroit dictating the flow. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. "14 feet away, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
First personal foul.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Zach LaVine's checked in for Alex Caruso. And Ball subbed in for White. Dosunmu, the pass to Williams. Ball dishes to Williams. For 3, LaVine. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run. Here's Sasser. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team
Welcome to the 2K TV Season 10 finale. I cannot believe it. 10 seasons.
The NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside now the starting group for the visitors. Nikola Vucevic is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Caruso in at the 2 spot. And for Milwaukee, Giannis and Lopez together down low. Connaughton and Middleton at the 2 and the 3. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. And here in the early stages of the regular season, we're still seeing how the projections are going to match up with the actual standings, Clark.
And I love that. The projections are one thing. How it actually shakes out is quite another. It's always fun to see where the surprises are going to emerge because we know they will.
Caruso against Connaughton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Milwaukee. At Connaughton.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Connaughton. Well, Clark, in the 2023 playoffs, the Milwaukee Bucks got sent home in the first round.
And an 8-versus-1 seed upset. We all thought they were set to make a deep playoff run. But injuries, untimely as they were, and the Heat had other plans.
And here is DeRozan. Boy, he just disappeared against Detroit. They needed him. Outside LaVine. Shoots over Connaughton. Shot by LaVine, no good.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And just over a minute played here to start the game. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time. Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Second violation. The ball goes to the away team.
And so DeRozan will bring it up for Chicago. Caruso outside. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Fires top of the key. Here's Vucevic. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And they get that first bucket. 1 for 4 to start this game.
Antetokounmpo outside. Tipped.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Right at the free throw line. Keeps it alive. Giannis with the rebound. For Milwaukee, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Middleton against DeRozan. Middleton passes to Antetokounmpo. Giannis throws it down.
Boy, extra effort by Giannis, the multi-time MVP. He's just built a little different.
DeRozan for 3. Nailed. it from three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Bucks trail. Well, Clark with his mix of power and length. At times, Giannis can seem unstoppable.
You know what? Not often is it that one guy forces teams to reconsider their whole defensive game plan. But Giannis forces you to build the wall because you don't want him getting downhill, or he'll make you suffer the consequences.
White against Lillard. Wide open. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by White.
Now that is a terrific cut to the basket by Vucevic. I mean, really excelling in the pick and roll set.
Pass to Middleton. Launches a three. Sends it home from three-point land. Middleton's got 5 points.
He's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
And now the league leaders in scoring. Damian Lillard fourth.
He's proven to be an essential part of their offensive efforts, always playing hard on that end and ensuring they come up with points.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Here's Beasley. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Beasley just outworked the defense there. I mean, was able to get into his shot and get it done inside.
Ball passes to Drummond. Shoots over Gallinari. Second chance shot. And Drummond with the lay-in.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Here's Gallinari. Out to Beasley. Stolen by Drummond. He's got a clear path. Here's Dosunmu. That one falls. Coming off a Drummond feed.
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
Here's Lillard. And the layup is good off the glass.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Trailing by 2. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
And this squad bumped them out of the playoffs in the first round last year. That hurts a little bit.
We know that's in the past. You can't change that for sure. Nevertheless, a win would be sweet.
What an athletic play from Lillard. More than capable of just jamming it down.
Dosunmu, the pass to DeRozan, and the shot goes in. DeRozan's got his second basket on the night.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Lets it go. Another one falls for Milwaukee. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Lillard against Ball. Now here's Drummond. He's closely guarded. Let's go with a three. Ball no good. The Bucks have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. It's Gallinari with a drive. Drummond grabs the miss.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Williams in the post. There's Ball with a three. Sinks it from distance. Ball's got 5.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And Lillard puts up a deep three. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The Chicago Bulls up by 1. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
On the court for Chicago, they've got Nikola Vucevic. Alex Caruso is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Patrick Williams. And it's Levine in at small forward. Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Connaughton comes in for Beauchamp. Milwaukee shooting around 44%. Not bad. Here's Antetokounmpo. Bully ball in the paint from Giannis.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
And when it comes to Giannis Antetokounmpo, such a lovable player on and off the floor, Clark.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's just such a carefree, gregarious, outgoing personality, somebody that doesn't take himself too seriously, and he likes to tell his fair share of dad jokes, too, which is pretty endearing.
That one is off. And for Chicago, they're shooting 56% today. Here's White. Some solid defense from Lillard. The Bucks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And he's going for the lob.
Handling the ball like a guard, Giannis has become very proficient at doing damage with the pass.
Here's White, still without a bucket. Good work defensively by Lillard. The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, everybody knows that Giannis Antetokounmpo is not just one of the best bigs in the league, but one of the best teammates all the way around. People say about him, he does everything. His teammates say he deals with guys, takes good care of them, makes sure they're healthy from top to bottom. He's the ultimate leader.
Special talent, Allie, and a special person. Thanks for that. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, B.A., I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him. A lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
Milwaukee in the lead. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Drains the triple. Lillard's got 9.
I love how tricky Dame can be. He uses a pull-up J to catch the defender totally off balance.
Pass to Williams to end the run. Lillard pulls down the board.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, slows down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Antetokounmpo's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field so far. Here's White. Vucevic, Milwaukee with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
It was almost like they looked stunned when the game slipped through their fingers. Being on the wrong end of an upset leads to a quiet ride home.
And to lose it like they did, too. Wow, right at the end, man, makes it even tougher to take.
Outside for Levine. Shoots. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. Let's see the stat sheet here for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Lillard passes to Middleton. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Levine passes to White. Back to Levine. Can they get it? And no good.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And Levine has got the ball here for Chicago. It's a 10-point game. Following this game, they host the Magic, and that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. And while we have a moment, here's a good chance to bring up the top rebounders in the NBA this season. 5th on the list, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Just so strong on the boards. That's a skill that helps your team win games.
And the Bucks with some changes. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. Beasley comes in for Connaughton, and it's Beauchamp in for Damian Lillard. Beasley outside, pass to Antetokounmpo. Williams grabs the board. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Dosunmu, the pass to Ball, lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Now Middleton. Here's Beauchamp. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Bucks lead by 11.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
To the middle. Portis with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Williams with the block. Ball left side. Outside, Williams. Pass to Drummond. The 3 from Ball. The offensive rebound. 4-3. Here's Drummond. Shoots over Portis. No good off the back of the rim. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. And the big finish by Giannis.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Ball, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
And the Bucks making a change here. Gallinari's checked in. Here's Middleton. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Chicago shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Pass to Williams. DeRozan for 3. Hits the 3-pointer. DeRozan's got 8 points.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3-ball.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
The ball goes to the away team. Coming out on the floor for the away team, Zach LaVine.
Chicago's gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Ball outside. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Bucks. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so we wrap up the first half. Bucks ahead. They lead by 12. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. You guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting...
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jets. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. The second quarter was all theirs. Major uptick in offensive and defensive intent.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
At small and power forward, it'll be Middleton and Giannis. Damian Lillard out there with Pat Connaughton. And it's Lopez in at the center position. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Down low. Going inside, Lillard for 2.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And you look at Vucevic, his tenacity goes up the closer he is to the cup. Defenders try to match his level of physicality down there, which more times than not results in him going to the foul line.
And the Bucks with possession. Middleton outside. Pass to Lopez. Over DeRozan. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Lopez has gotten his first basket of the night.
You know, Lopez is very much a real threat to drop one in from that range. I mean, he's an excellent shooter for his size.
Outside for Levine. Oh, Levine, an aerial assault.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo says his greatest challenge lies within. He said, quote, I don't compete with others. I just compete with myself. Every other night, it's going to be another great player, but I just try to be consistent, have fun, enjoy the game, create art, and be the best I can be.
Artistry. I like it, Allie. Thank you. Lillard can't get it to go.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half. Whoa! Giannis with a showstopper.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. Here's White. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Any possession that ends with him finishing at the rim is ideal.
Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the Bucks. They're in 6th place, but still time to make a move in the standings. And of course, Chicago, quite a bit of space between these two.
Seeing where the Bucks are, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Caruso outside. To the inside. Vucevic. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Ooh, Lillard doing damage outside.
One triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Williams passes to Levine. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Levine's got 5 points.
Levine just going to work. Talented. Finishing inside.
Middleton, a good look. The Bucks rebound. Pass to Connaughton. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by White. The Bulls have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Down low. And there's a 3-second violation. And now we have a minute here to take a look at which teams are playing the toughest defense. Number 1, the Bulls.
They've been able to consistently slow opponents, using every tool they have to shut them down.
And the Bucks with some changes. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. Beauchamp comes in for Middleton. And Beasley has subbed in for Connaughton. Portis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Lillard. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Third personal foul.
It's going to be on Alex Caruso.
Just a highly effective free throw shooter. You cannot afford to give Lillard too many looks from the charity stripe.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Bulls. Trailing by 13. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Ball's got 9.
Yeah, skilled at getting shots up and over the defense in the paint. Lonzo Ball doing a nice job with that.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And the Bucks lead by 14.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Pass to Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
Well, Clark, we know what Bobby Portis brings to the table. He loves the ball.
Yeah, he does, and he does it with a smile, with great passion and energy, and we do know that he'll give you double-digit points, and he'll stretch the floor with his three-point shooting. You know, a marksman like Beasley, not thrown by a little bump. He stays committed and gets his shot off.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Yeah, he's hurting the team. Taking low percentage shots, failing to make the next pass.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Chicago has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Pass the ball from deep. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. 12 points for him.
They've come into the second half with a renewed focus at the offensive end, putting a lot of work and effort into it. Let's see if they can sustain it.
Beasley misses. Chicago's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Levine with it. Portis picks him up. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. Connaughton, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Matt Connaughton.
41 seconds left to play in the third. Lillard against Ball to the paint. Here's Portis. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
Because Portis is an active scorer, he draws the D's attention, sometimes a little too much attention.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Portis.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Drummond passes to Levine. Over Lillard. They grab their own miss. Drummond. Oh, great D that time from Portis. Lillard right side. Shoots over Levine. And that one's good. Lillard's got 12 points now in the quarter.
He's known for the long ball, but Lillard every bit as effective in the mid-range.
The putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard.
The visiting team. 40.
A moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
Give a big round of applause for your contributions.
He played great defense. We got a 5-minute.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so in the game for the Bulls, Kobe White out there with Ayo Dosunmu. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's DeRozan in at the power forward position.
Boy, I tell you what, Beasley can really move. I mean, his drives are explosive and sudden. The defense has no way to stop him.
The Bucks shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Here's Middleton. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
And Gallinari throws it down.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's Caruso. It's hauled in by Portis. The Bucks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Gallinari's shot is off.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Here's Dosunmu. Middleton covering. White for 3. No good that time.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Count it. Good. Beasley's got 4 points in the quarter.
Beasley bouncing off the defense there and finding a way to still finish, making it look effortless.
DeRozan outside. From outside the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And the Bucks with some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Gallinari. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Portis. And Lillard subbed in for Beasley. And he comes up with a bucket.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
On the wing, Caruso takes the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. They shoot again. Yes, it's good.
No matter how aggressive the defense is, it is tough to stop the Greek Freak.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Caruso, right side. White for 3. It's hauled in by Connaughton.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going. You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
That one goes in.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
DeRozan for 3. Rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Lillard. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. To the middle. Here's Lopez. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Big Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Beauchamp, he's checked in for the Bucks. Lillard looking around. From 11 feet away, they get it again. There's the triple. Gets the 3 ball to go. Lillard's got 30. 30.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
There's a minute 34 left in the game. Ball against Lillard. To get back on track. It's cleared by Damian Lillard. Lillard's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bucks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Damian Lillard.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Here's Drummond, rejected by Lopez. Antetokounmpo with it. He's picked up by Levine. And the shot goes.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Caruso with the bucket. And it's Lillard with the ball for the Bucks. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Giannis, congratulations on the win. How does this team continue to improve as the season goes on?
We just got to pick it up from where we left this game. Each game is going to get harder, but we got to trust one another, play the basketball we can play, and everything's going to take care of itself.
When everyone's out to get you, you can't let up. Thanks so much, Giannis.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian